Welcome back again, guys. Panky here at IPL 5. This time I'm joined by Dignitas Patoy, who, as some of you may have known, subbed in for Curse.eu here this weekend to help us out. How exactly do you feel that went, Patoy? Did your performance match your expectations, or did you do better than you thought?
I like how I played personally, and I'm impressed by the team's communication and how they are during game and out of game, and it was really fun to sub for them.
I spoke to a couple of players throughout the course of the weekend. They were impressed themselves at how well you fitted with them. They felt so you were more of a team player or a team member than Super A's have been in the last 3 months after just playing with them for 2 or 3 days. And actually interviewing Skara as well earlier this week, he was impressed with the way you played and said he'd see you play better more in this tournament than you had in like the last months perhaps with Dignitas. So have you picked anything up working with Curse that you're going to take back to practice with Dignitas and maybe mix up the NA meta?
They do play a little bit more aggressive, so I'm going to have a long chat with Dignitas about different play styles we can try out, and that's pretty much it. They just had a lot of different champion pools, and I learned a lot from playing with the team.
Obviously, there was that big grudge match somewhere in the middle. Curse NA, Curse.eu. Unfortunately, Curse.eu and yourself fell down, backfired. Rux, he was hiding around in the background earlier. He is the newest addition to Curse NA. How's your, what's your opinion on that? Of course, he came through from a 1v1 tournament, which is a bit of an unorthodox way to join a team. How do you feel Rux is fitting in?
He's fitting in great right now, but I think he needs to learn a little bit more aggressive champions to fit in a little bit better with, because I know Saint likes to do aggressive stuff. So if he learns a little bit more aggressive things, then he can fit in a lot better.
Okay. And a little bit more outside of the game, how are you enjoying Vegas? How are you enjoying IPL as an event now that you don't have to compete? I've
been walking around every day. All the shops and everything is really nice, but the food is way too expensive.
Yeah, I can second that one. Yeah. I think I've spent more on food this week than I have on travel or something along those lines. But other than that, where did the name Patoy come from?
When I was 7 years old at my grandparents' house, I would always come out of the shower, and then they would scream out Patoy toy at me, and I didn't know what it meant, but I thought the word was really cool, so it struck me when I was figuring out a new name, so I just chose it from that.
Fair enough. I've heard some interesting stories behind names from people this week. I've not had anything to do with grandparents and showers, so that's a new one. What are you looking to do for the last day, and what are your predictions for the final? Of course, we've still got TPA against Fnatic is about to take place in the loser bracket final, and then the winner will play World Elite in the grand final stacked best of 5 bracket. So how do you think that's going to go?
I can't really make too many predictions. It's hard to say, but I want World Elite to win. That's all I have to say.
Alright, well, I'm going to stick with Fnatic because I think they can take TPA again and then rematch World Elite, and then Europe will come out on top, but that's just me. Again, thank you very much for joining us, Patoy. Are there any shout-outs you want to make before we go?
You can follow me on Twitter at PatoyLOL, and I want to thank Alienware, Intel, and Antec. Great sponsors. Check them out.
I'm going to go with Sound Blaster, Western Digital, QPad.
And a few others. Just
yep.
a few. And thanks to Curse for letting me sub for them. They're a great team. You should check them out too.
Check out Curse indeed. Again, thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember, we've still got more interviews to come today. We're going to try and get some with the grand final winners when that comes through. Remember to hit the subscribe button to be notified of whenever these interviews come out. Thanks for tuning in so far, and we'll see you again very soon.